Hello, everybody. It's the last thing I uploaded. I deleted the damn thing. Stupid video that I did. I don't know, a little while back. But the real actual video was 7 months ago. It took me 7 months to, I don't know, have the courage or have the patience to do video here on YouTube again. Like the title says, rare out of print animated movies and TV shows. Some are worth a lot of money. One really shook me. Goes for $100 and upwards of close to $600 on eBay. Okay, let's begin with the first one. A film that I really truly love. A lot of this stuff, I didn't buy it for the value of it and all that. I mostly bought it because there's actually one that I love the series. I want to get the movie. But this one I've watched several times. It's a Canadian film. This is the 25th anniversary of the film. I don't know if there's ever going to be a 4K or a Blu-ray re-release of this, but Rock and Rule. Amazing film. This is a truly independent film. Just like Heavy Metal. Heavy Metal I do have in my collection on Blu-ray. Is one of my at least top 5 favorite adult animated films ever. The second, Heavy Metal 2000, it's decent, but it's never going to beat the original Heavy Metal. Rock and Roll, there's a lot of 70s stuff that I want to get. There's The Hobbit, The Hobbit and the Lord. I don't remember if they ever did adult oriented. I think 70s. 70s or 80s. Lord of the Rings. No, Lord of the Rings. Not Lord of the Rings, but whatever, something like that. I'm confused. Really truly enjoyed this film. It's a post-apocalyptic world and everything. And yeah, it's really hard to explain. It's been a while since I've seen it, so I can't really say too much about it. But a couple of the awesome stuff in this is a commentary by director Clive Smith. No clue who that is. The making of Rock and Rule. Alternate. Oh, I didn't know this. Alternate version of Rock. That's pretty cool. An alternate version of this. So, The Devil and Daniel Mouse, 27-minute animation. The inspiration for Rock and Rule. How we made The Devil and Daniel Mouse work print title sequence. 15-minute work print of the ending of our Rock and Rule and Rock and Roll trailer. So this was released by Unearned Films and Navalna. Didn't Navalna go out of business or something like that a little while back? I thought, because Navalna did a lot of the Canadian stuff that I remember. One series that I wish that we would get the complete series either on DVD or Blu-ray, but I got the first 2 seasons, the UK and all that, is The Raccoons. A truly Canadian, created by Kevin, what the fuck is his name? Kevin something. I can't remember what his name was. But they released a whole bunch of DVDs here in Canada. They're extremely rare to find. You get like a couple episodes per disc compared to UK and all that. You get the first 2 full seasons and like clamshells and all that. So yeah, it's pretty amazing that you have to go outside your country and all that to get the fucking thing. because it's so freaking rare here. Excuse me. So freaking rare here in Canada. I don't know if a lot of Americans out there, a lot of you Americans out there that watch my video and videos, I don't know if you have ever heard of the raccoons and all that. I would highly recommend to anybody out there who's never seen the raccoons, go here on this platform, go watch the intro to the show. Amazing. And there's, I think, a couple movies. There's actually one movie, I think Christmas movie, that lent into the series. Kevin Gillis. Yeah, there was Kevin Gillis. I think he did some major stuff later on in his career. Anyways, the next one is a movie that I'm so stoked to own on Blu-ray. The DVD is easy to find, but the Blu-ray, not a lot of people I think know the Blu-ray exists, because I actually watched a young girl and all that, a woman, I don't know, young girl, woman, whatsoever, talked about a lot of her DVDs and everything, saying, I don't know if it's on Blu-ray. It is on Blu-ray. It's a series that I wished that we would get on DVD one day, but I don't know if we're ever going to get the series, the complete series of it. I don't care if they release the 60s series, but I hope we get the 80s series too, mostly because it's my childhood and everything. One of my biggest childhood favorite animated shows. Mostly the reason why you don't release it is the music. There's a lot of freaking music in it and all that. Just like Muppet Babies, the reason why you don't release it is there's so much music and footage and everything. It would be amazing. But Chipmunk Adventure. Yeah, Chipmunk Adventure. There's one episode, The Brave Chipmunk, from the Alvin Show. From the Alvin Show? Oh, yeah. I didn't know the show was this old. I know there's a TV series now called Alvin Show, but I thought they would release like an original episode of the original series and all that. Well, the second series, I should say, from the 80s. But yeah, this one mostly goes for $100, probably more. And there's not a lot of copies online. And even on eBay, I can't find any copies of this. You look for the Chipmunk Adventure, it mostly gives you all the live action films. It's probably because I'm not looking right, but yeah, it's an awesome film. I would highly recommend anybody out there, if you find it on DVD, buy it. Like I said in the beginning and all that, I don't care about the value and everything. I mostly care for the entertainment purpose of the film. I'll give you a good example. The live action Flintstone film. It's a good film. The story was horrible, but the film was amazing. To me, honestly, I loved the film. I loved everything they did with the Flintstones, the live action thing, with Rick Moranis and John Goodman and everything. I love that. The story was horrendous. It was terrible. Anyways, the next one is a series that I discovered years ago. I'm so stoked that I think last year or early this year they released a complete series of this. Season 7 never officially was released in North America until that complete series was released. And I don't understand why this particular DVD is so rare. And it's still rare. Even the series that came out and all that, the complete series, is TMNT, the 2003 series, Part 2, Season 2, Part 2. It goes up worth of $100 and more. I looked on Amazon a couple minutes ago before making this video, and yeah, it shook me. It shook me really horribly. That one person, I don't know, I don't think the person knew what he was selling. You can actually get it on Amazon right now for like $7, but the other one underneath that, like $100 some. You can find a couple of copies on eBay and all that, and I think they're close to 50, 60, probably close to $100 on eBay. But for like a couple episodes, like 12 episodes, I think, something like that. I think it's 12 episodes. I don't remember. Probably 6 episodes per disc. But this is the reason why I'm keeping my DVD set. Is look at this. Look how gorgeous this. 4Kids went out of business several years ago, and yeah, this is gonna be my collection for the rest of my life. The next one, I remember watching it. I think it came out in 94, 95 on CBS. I remember they had a Super Nintendo video game. It was a TV series I religiously watched. I remember mostly when I was a kid, I watched a lot of cartoons, even when I was a teen, young adult and all that. That's the reason why I have a big collection and everything. Yeah, and I remember watching Garfield and Friends, the Ninja Turtles, even one Saturday morning cartoons when later on ABC. NBC never really watched a lot of stuff there. But I remember Fox Kids, mid 90s, watched a lot of stuff. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. One series I wish that they would release on DVD. One thing is to release all the movies and release, just like they did with Back to the Future and all that, release all the movies in one humongous box set and release a series with that. I think the series is maybe 90, 91, something like that. But yeah, it's just a cheesy series. Anyways, Skeleton Warriors. This is a pretty hard DVD to find. I actually found this years ago on at Walmart, or not on Walmart, but at Walmart. VSC, and it surprised me. A lot of times VSC doesn't put stuff out of print. I don't know if we're gonna ever get the series on DVD again or Blu-ray, but back in the early mid 90s and all that, Skeleton Warriors, like I said in the beginning of this, they actually made a Super Nintendo video game of this. I remember renting the video game. I was probably 10, 11. The video game must be as rare as this, because there's not a lot of I don't know if there's a lot of people that know about the series Skeleton Warriors. One of the few gems that I remember, just like the last one, amazing. I will never sell that one. The next one, it's so amazing. But yeah, Skeleton Warriors, I can't really say too much, but it's about, I can't remember what really happens. Something like, I think a sky or something like that, or did he create a machine? I can't remember. And everybody pretty much becomes like warriors. Like they lose their skin and everything. They become, some are evil and some are good. It's been a long time since I've seen the series. I don't really remember too much what the series enthralls and everything. And last but not least, it's a series, the last series I'm going to talk about. I remember watching on Fox back in the 90s, and it surprised me. My jaw dropped how rare this thing is. Sam and Max, Freelance Police, the complete animated series. It's long out of print. This was released, I think, in the early Nelvana. Another it was released by Nelvana, of course. It's a Canadian show. I don't remember when this was released, but it's private detectives and all that. Sam and Max, all sorts of different hijinks happen. The series itself is based off of PC games. You don't see a lot of cartoons based off of PC games. You have Mario cartoons and movies and everything based off of a video game and all that, but you don't see you rarely see. I'm not saying there's none, but there's a rare occasion that they release a TV series based off of original PC game and all that. I don't even know if they ever released on major consoles and all that a game of Sam and Max, but it's so fun. Probably one of my favorite episodes is the MacGuffin incident. I think it's Sam's or Max's favorite food and all that. It's like powdered donuts, and yeah, the company's gonna stop making it, and it's up to Sam and Max to convince them to make it again because it's food they live on. The MacGuffin. It's so much humor, so much cheesiness in the series. I love it so much. I watch it a lot. And one that I didn't bring out, another animated / claymation film, The PJs. I have the complete series of that. Created by one Eddie Murphy and other people and all that, which I don't remember their names, but he's one of the creators of PJs. Remember back in the early 2000s on Fox. I don't think we're ever gonna get the series again on DVD or Blu-ray because Fox is owned by Disney now. I don't know if Fox owned the rights to the PJs or another company and all that. I don't really know who owns the rights for that. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in your collection that you would have never imagined that would become so rare, so valuable and all that, out of print and hard to find. Anyways, everybody, thank you for coming back, viewing my video and all that. Good day.